Pig farming is one of the most underrated but highly profitable livestock businesses in Nigeria today. While many people focus on poultry or fish farming, pig farming quietly generates strong cash flow for those who understand how to manage it properly. If you are looking for a livestock business that multiplies fast, grows quickly, and converts feed into meat efficiently, pig farming may be your smartest move. Let's break everything down from the foundation so you can understand how to start small, how to scale big, and how to avoid costly mistakes. The first thing you must understand is why pig farming makes financial sense. Pigs grow very fast compared to many other livestock animals. A healthy pig can reach 90 to 120 kilograms in just 5 to 7 months if properly fed. That means within half a year, you can move from investment stage to sales stage. Now think about reproduction. A healthy sow can produce between 8 to 14 piglets per litter, and she can farrow twice in a year. That means one female pig can produce 16 to 28 piglets annually. When you understand this multiplication rate, you begin to see the real power of pig farming. But profitability only comes with proper management. Before starting, you must decide which production system fits your capital and experience level. There are 3 major systems. The farrow-to-finish system is where you breed pigs, allow them to give birth, and raise the piglets until they reach market weight. This system gives higher long-term profit, but requires more capital, more housing, and better management skills. The weaner production system focuses on breeding and selling piglets at 6 to 8 weeks old. This requires strong breeding knowledge and good mother stock. The finisher system involves buying weaner pigs and raising them until they reach market size. This is usually the safest and easiest entry point for beginners, because you avoid the complexity of breeding and farrowing management. If you are starting with limited capital, the finisher system is a smart choice. Now let's talk about capital breakdown for a small-scale setup in Nigeria. If you start with 5 weaner pigs and each costs approximately 30,000 naira to 45,000 naira depending on breed and location, your initial cost for pigs alone may be around 150,000 naira to 225,000 naira. Housing construction will depend on your location and material quality. A simple but solid concrete pen with proper drainage may cost between 250,000 naira to 600,000 naira for a small unit. Feed will be your biggest expense. Feed accounts for nearly 70% of total production cost. Over 5 months, each pig may consume feed worth 40,000 naira to 60,000 naira depending on feed prices and formulation. Medication, vaccination, and deworming must also be included in your cost planning. Now let's talk about housing, because housing determines health. Pigs do not sweat efficiently. That means they are sensitive to heat stress. In hot areas like most parts of Nigeria, proper ventilation is extremely important. Your pig pen should have a concrete floor for easy cleaning, a slight floor slope for drainage, proper roofing to reduce heat, a clean water supply, and strong fencing. Overcrowding must be avoided. When pigs are overcrowded, they fight, stress increases, feed efficiency reduces, and disease spreads faster. Good hygiene is non-negotiable. You must clean pens daily, remove waste quickly, and disinfect regularly. Disease outbreaks can wipe out your entire investment within days if biosecurity is poor. One of the deadliest diseases in Nigeria is African swine fever. There is no cure. The only protection is strict biosecurity. Do not allow unnecessary visitors into your piggery. Use foot baths. Control vehicle access. Isolate new pigs before mixing them with existing stock. Now let's discuss feeding in depth. Feeding determines growth rate and profitability. Pigs are monogastric animals. That means they require well-balanced, formulated. A typical pig feed formulation in Nigeria may include maize as the main energy source, soybean meal or groundnut cake for protein, palm kernel cake for fiber and protein, wheat offal for energy and fiber, fish meal for high-quality protein, bone meal for calcium, premix for vitamins and minerals, and salt for electrolyte balance. Weaners require high protein feed, around 18 to 20% crude protein, because they are in rapid growth stage. Growers need around 16 to 18%. Finishers need around 14 to 16%. As pigs grow older, energy becomes more important than high protein. Water is equally critical. A growing pig can drink several liters per day. In hot weather, water intake increases significantly. Without clean water, feed conversion drops. Now let's talk about breeding management for those who want to scale. A sow reaches puberty around 6 to 7 months of age, but breeding is recommended around 8 months when body weight is adequate. The heat cycle occurs every 21 days. Signs of heat include restlessness, swollen vulva, and standing still when pressure is applied to the back. The gestation period is 114 days, commonly remembered as 3 months, 3 weeks, and 3 days. Proper care during pregnancy is important. Overfeeding causes fat sows, which leads to farrowing difficulty. Underfeeding results in weak piglets. At farrowing, piglets must receive colostrum within the first few hours. Colostrum contains antibodies that protect them from disease. Iron injection is usually given to piglets within the first few days to prevent anemia. Weaning is typically done at 6 to 8 weeks. Now let's discuss profitability clearly. If your total cost to raise one pig to market weight is approximately 80,000 naira to 100,000 naira, and market price ranges between 130,000 naira to 180,000 naira. Depending on weight and season, your profit per pig could range from 30,000 naira to 70,000 naira. Multiply that by 20 pigs. Multiply that by multiple cycles per year. That is how pig farming becomes a strong income source. However, profit depends on feed efficiency, mortality rate, disease control, and marketing strategy. Your buyers may include butchers, hotels, restaurants, pepper soup joints, event caterers, and meat processors. Prices usually increase during festive seasons like Christmas and Easter. Building long-term relationships with buyers ensures steady demand. When moving to medium or large scale, you must invest in automatic drinkers, structured breeding pens, feed storage rooms, waste management systems, record-keeping systems, and staff training. Record-keeping separates serious farmers from struggling ones. You must track feed intake, weight gain, medication, breeding dates, farrowing dates, and mortality. Pig waste can also become an additional income stream. It can be processed into organic fertilizer or used in biogas production. Pig farming is profitable but risky if mismanaged. Disease outbreak, feed price increase, poor management, theft, and market price fluctuation are real risks. The key is to start small, learn deeply, master management, then expand gradually. Do not rush to start with 100 pigs without experience. Master 5 pigs first. Scale to 20, then 50, then 100. Treat it as a serious business, not a side hobby. Kindly hit up the like button and subscribe here on YouTube.